the ILO, the Ministry of Labor and Employment. We have been on good rapport in promoting social dialogue in Nigeria ecosystem, and we pray that such will go on in the nearest future. The President, NLC, really appreciate your solidarity, most especially during the sudden departure of our Director General, which occurred not too long ago, and as well as the ministers and other stakeholders, most especially also the Minister of Labor and Employment for even coming up to to the service, commendation service that was held on his behalf. So for us at the NECA body, we are part of you, and we want in subsequently to be part of this August gathering. For us, before I leave, I just want to reiterate on a current survey that was done by Nigerian Employers Consultative Association in collaboration with the ILO, most especially on the subject that we are looking at currently on the COVID and challenges in the workplace. One of the things that came out from the survey or the research work was that, yes, we are departing from the normal in-person work currently to more of remote working. We also, as employees, to also try to look out at things that we need to bring to fore, most especially to complement the challenges that the employers also are facing. In recent time, I mean, from the report also, it points out that yes, the issue of ICT is more needed in facing these particular challenges that we are. I believe that in the course of the 4 days or 5 days program, things like this will also come up in the deliberation. But key important thing is that we need to support the organizations that we belong to, or whether the union that we belong. So I bring the felicitation of the NECA Governing Council, and we support this August gathering. Thank you.
A good round of applause, please. Thank you, comrade. This time we take a fraternal message from Solidarity Center. Comrade Raf Gabi, please just brief. Let us clap as he comes now.
Good morning, comrades. This, the governor of Kwara State and president of Nigeria Labour Congress. This is a fraternal message from the country program director of the America Center for International Labor Solidarity, Comrade Sonny Ogbehi. On behalf of Solidarity Center Regional Program Director for West Africa and 12.5 million men and women members of America Federation of Labor and Congress for Industrial Organization, AFSCIO, I bring you warm fraternal greetings to the leadership, senior staff, and entire membership and allies of the NLC. We are honored to have been invited to this event. Everywhere around the world, the nature and future of work is consistently changing and becoming increasingly uncertain as a result of global pandemic that has recorded over 5.2 million deaths. Essential workers are worst hit and disproportionately shoulder the burdens of disease. Healthcare providers, for instance, who are working as frontliners are said to be overwhelmed and experience burnout as well as post-traumatic stress disorder from the deluge of COVID-19 cases they have been handling. The Harmattan School team, COVID-19 pandemic, and the challenges of the world of work is therefore apt, could not have come at a better time, especially with focus on ensuring the physical safety and economic health of Nigerian workers. Labor unions have the political opportunity and moral responsibility to help organize the movement of the whole working class to fight for the safety and welfare of all working people. With the support of NLC leadership, Solidarity Center has commenced work with selected affiliate unions to enhance worker organizing in this regard. Both NLC and Solidarity Center mutually agreed to commence organizing academy. The maiden edition took place in July of 2021 and shall be sustained Conversations are equally ongoing for further support in form of strategic sectoral research that will unearth realities for deepening organizing program. The center equally supported Congress to undertake a project on breaking silence on gender-based violence in Nigeria world of work, all in the bid to ensure workers have voice at precarious times that COVID-19 has thrown up unprecedented challenges. It is a thing of joy that both organizing and women leadership course continues to feature prominently in the school. I congratulate the NLC for this. Once again, we extend our greetings to the leadership, senior staff, and entire membership and allies of the NLC who have chosen to attend this program. Long live the Nigerian Labour Congress. Long live the labor movement in Nigeria.
Long live
the labor movement in the United States of America.
Long live.
Long live international labor solidarity. Thank you all.
Long live.
Thank you, Comrade Raf. Long live America Labor Solidarity.
Long live.
For want of time, we will invite only one of our international guests to give a brief solidarity message, while subsequently, as the program goes on, we will have the opportunity to listen to others. So at this point, I want to invite Comrade Adams Barasa, Kutu, Kenya, to give us brief solidarity message.
Ladies and an applause for him, please.
Solidarity. Thank you so much. I want to take a cue from the previous speakers to appreciate the executive governor of Kwara State, together with my president, my brother Ayuba, for this invitation and for the recognition they have given to us to join this Harmattan School in Kwara. I think on behalf of my colleagues from Sierra Leone and Gambia, we are glad we are part of this initiative that's going to be part of the alumni of this important Harmattan School, where I'm told also my president, Brother Waba, and my general secretary, Brother Eman, were part of. I want to take this opportunity on behalf of the Central Organization of Trade Unions, where I come from, Kenya, to appreciate very much the Nigerian workers for always taking a lead on the continent and for showing us the way to the most workers on this continent. We want to appreciate that this is an initiative that is the first one of its kind for a labor center on the continent, and also appreciate your leadership that you have given us. We are glad that you have given us a leadership that's giving passion, is giving support, and is giving forthright to the continent under the leadership of Brother Ayub Waba, who is our president, not only on the continent of Africa, but globally, worker number one. It is not an easy job, but it is because of the true support that the Nigerian workers have given him. That's why he has been able to climb the ladder to be the leader in the world. We want to appreciate that and commit that we will continue to give every support as national centers on the continent so that we achieve what we have ahead. I know it's going to be challenging. The travel ahead is hard, but with the support of the Nigerian workers and the African workers, we believe that we'll achieve what we go for. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you for bringing me.
Long live international worker solidarity.
Long live.
So, comrades, at this time, we want to invite the #1 Nigeria worker and the #1 global worker, Comrade Ayuba Waba MNI, to give us his.
A standing ovation for him, please.
For us, there is victory for us.
In the struggle for our members, there is victory for us.
Thank you, comrades. For want of time, please let me go straight into my message for all of you this morning. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Kwara State, Abdurrahman Abdurazak, let me appreciate your presence this morning and for staying all through the opening session. My brother and comrade, the Honorable Minister of State for Labor, Barrister Festus Kiamo, SAN, we are also happy to have you around. My very good senior and veteran of our movement, Frank Kokori, Thank you for providing leadership at this point in time to this very important institute. The Director General of the Michael Imodo Institute, Comrade Isa Aremu, our social partners, importantly, under the tripartite body, ably led here by the International Labour Organization, importantly the country director. Thank you for being our miss. The Director General of NECA, ably represented, my colleagues from other sister countries of Gambia, Kenya, and the Gambia, my colleagues, the members of the National Administrative Council, ably led here by Comrade Ibrahim Najim Yasin, the Deputy President, as well as the General Secretary. Lest I forget, His Royal Highness, the Emir of Ilorin, Ibrahim Gambari, ably represented here, as well as our very important partners, the Frederick Ebert, and then the Solidarity Center. Comrades, good morning.
Good morning.
I bring you very warm felicitation from the leadership of the Nigerian Labour Congress on the occasion of the 17th Harmattan School, holding here at Michael Imodu National Institute. NLC, as you are aware, from time immemorial, have placed a lot of priority on training and retraining of our members and leadership. And I think this is one of the commitments that we have made and is continuing. As we speak today, also the state-level schools, the 6-week state-level schools is taking place concurrently in all the 36 states of the Federation and Abuja. And these have a lot of funding commitments by the NLC. We have come to realize that it's only informed workers and trade unionists that can actually fight for their rights. And that is why in the larger society, it's happening over and over again that the children of the poor are being denied quality education. And therefore, it's a matter of necessity for every trade union to continue to commit resources for the training of our members from the shop floor up to the highest level. And it's one commitment that from one generation to another, under the leadership of the NLC, we have kept faith with that. And therefore, I want to assure you that this will continue. We will continue to educate all our rank and file on contemporary issues dealing with the place of workplace, trade union leadership organizing, the gender issue, because we need to mainstream gender, and I can see our women activists doing very well. Please, a round of applause for our gender activism. Also on ethics and the ideology and philosophy, which Frank Kokori spoke about. We have made it a policy that from one leadership to another, our very clear ideology and philosophy of the workers' class and our movement will continue to be impacted. And I'm here happy also. I've seen several of our veterans here. I saw Jingo, Professor Dipo Fashino, also here with all the commitment. Jingo, you are welcome. Comrades, whether we like it or not, time has come for us also to build workers' power. And workers' power can only be built from the bottom top. This has been our priority globally at the International Trade Union Confederation, and Nigeria is not an exception. As I speak to you, the issue of building workers' power across 163 countries is taking place also in 336 labor centers, and this composed of over 207 million workers that we represent. And therefore, we must take this training very seriously. It's also about train the trainer. Once you are trained from your union, it's expected that this training should also scale down to all members of your union. It will be selfish of you to benefit from such training, and it's not scaled down to members of your union. And therefore, my hope is that this will continue to scale down to all members of our union. Comrades, we are bringing this Harmattan School here to Ilorin for the first time for 3 reasons. Some of you may be aware, but I think it's good for me to emphasize. One is the fact that for the first time, we have 2 of our very respected labor leaders being appointed at the helm of affairs of this institute. One is the chairman of the board of governors, Frank Kokori, who has spoken earlier. Secondly is the DG, Comrade Isa Aremu. Despite the fact that this institute was named after our labor